Hello and welcome. I'm Angela from Stamping Beauty in Christchurch, New Zealand, and today I'm doing another one in the quick card series, and I'm using this gorgeous A Little Latte designer series paper. So I wanted to see how quickly we could get 5 cards made, hopefully in less time than it takes to get down to the supermarket or your local store to get some cards. And it's nice to have a stash on hand. Now I've put a note of thanks because I need some thank you cards, but you could use any sentiment on that. And I haven't got the stamp set and dies with this suite. I've just got the designer series paper. So I've got 5 because I've already got one made to show you. I'm going to make 5 more cards. So I've got 5 card bases, and I've chosen Calypso Coral to go with the designer series paper, and just to coordinate that with that coffee cup. So we've got 5 of those, and then the next thing we're going to do is cut the designer series paper down. So I haven't got any of that prepped. I haven't done any of the fussy cutting or anything. So we need them to be about 10 centimetres wide. So that's about that, and then 5 millimetres shorter. So if you're doing it in imperial, just whatever is slightly smaller than your card front. I've got 2 of those. I've got one here that I cut earlier, and 2 more here. Down here, 5 of those. It's easy peasy done. I'll stick those on shortly. Then we need the designer series paper that has the coffee cups, and this in my pile here. I've got all the papers here. Find the one that I've already started cutting, which seems elusive at the moment. It's strangely weird. I've got this designer series paper, and I'm going to cut out the coffee cups. These ones here are just on the bottom, so that's easy. So if I'm doing 5 more cards, I need 10 of those. So I'll use a selection. I won't necessarily use all the same. I may as well use them from the bottom up. Use this one here as well, so I can mix and match them. So if you were fussy cutting along with me, you're welcome to do that, or if you want to speed up and go ahead, you're welcome to do that. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll just cut that whole row off. So these are fairly easy to fussy cut. You can see not too many intricate angles, and you just want to leave a little. I always leave a little edge around. It just gives you a bit of room for error if you need that. And if you don't like fussy cutting, some of the dies will cut the coffee mugs in this designer series paper. So you could always do that. Or of course, if you've got the stamps and dies, you can stamp your coffee cups and die cut them. Sometimes you can't have every set, and I find buying the paper and the embellishments sometimes it just suffices. That urge to have everything. Such pretty papers and lots of and I love the coordinating colours. Oh, can you hear that? That's my cat's come in. She just likes to be a bit of the star of the show, don't you, Buffy? Hey? It's almost like she knows. But as you can see, that's got 4 cut out fairly quickly. Yeah, I just wanted to show with this series how quick it is to get some cards made, and quicker sometimes than going to the supermarket to... Sorry, I'm just going to see if I can shush her up. Then going to the supermarket to get a card, which sometimes we think is quicker. But this way too, then you've got a whole lot on hand for another day, and you could either like I'm doing, as I said, doing the thank you sentiment, but you could have a whole lot of sentiments just sitting ready to go, and choose it for whatever occasion you need. Doesn't get the hint. Sorry. Yeah, and there's no one around to pop her outside. So I might be able to do actually all the same. Oh no, not quite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will mix it up a little bit with some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do that one. It's always a job I like to do in front of the TV. Just a little bit of fussy cutting. I don't know how long that's taken so far, but not too long to get those made. There's 2 more to go. Once you've got this done and the sentiment stamped and cut out, it really doesn't take long. And they've got these gorgeous embellishments, the little swirls on them. They're so pretty. And the ribbon, I love the ribbon with the little spots. And the last one. You could get fussy if you wanted and cut in there, but I'm not going to do that. We'll just take it up to a next level of time. You could definitely be a little bit fussier than I am being. And around here. So that is all ready to go. So now I want to get the bases down. Now what I tend to, you can use dimensionals, but what I often do is I create these little backing cards that are just bits of old card that I've got. Quite often the card from the designer series paper or some scraps that I haven't needed, and I just use those to go on there. And that gives a really nice solid backing. And then just add glue to that. Oopsie. And then pop that on there. particularly good if you're going to be adding ribbon around the paper, because sometimes the paper can tear if you're tying ribbon around it, so that avoids that happening. Get these done first so that it can set a little bit before I put it on the card front. That's what I like about the glue. You've got a wee bit of time for movement. See? So it sticks down. So if I move that out of the way, that might be better. Pop that on there. And then the last one. So just 3 pieces thick, and it just gives a really nice flat surface when you pop it on here. There are no saggy bits. Those will glue down. And it's a great way to use up any of that card that you get left over, or like these were some pieces I'd embossed for samples. And now that embossing folder's retiring, so just use it as a bit of backing. And last one. Excuse me. That's that done. Super quick and easy. Then I've got this bit of ribbon here, and I've got some tear and tape, hopefully enough. I've got, this is 21 centimetres of the ribbon here, so I need 5 of those, and this is quite heavy, so this is a great way of using it, just doing this twist on it. You'd probably be hard pressed to get a bow out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. But you could perhaps, if you manipulated it with your bone folder, you might be able to get it to be a bit softer. So bring these back in. And that's what I like about doing a job like this. You can do a whole lot in a oh, that's the last of that. So I'll just tuck that over like that. Stick that down like that. And it's going to have something over it, so that's okay. And soon I've run out. In the meantime, I'll just see if I can just put a bit of this on too. That'll work. It does. It's an easy way to do some ribbon, especially masculine too, without putting a bow on it. So that's done. As I say, that's going to have something over the top of it, so that's easy. Then I want to have 5 circles, so I'll just cut this. So this is lemon lolly to go with the colours in the designer series paper. Hopefully I can get another one out of that, see if I can eke it out. So once again, if you can speed me up or if you're making them with me, do them with me. So that's one down. Slip that off there, and then do the next one. Take your pit tool, works really well for lifting those off too. Number 3. And 2 more and then we're done. Just be enough to get another one done. Fingers crossed. And is that going to fit? Hopefully. There is sometimes just a little bit of room on either side of that, so let's hope there is on this one. You hear my machine is a little bit squeaky. There's that. Get that out of the way. It's come off a little bit. I need to push that down a little bit more. So I want to pop that onto there, and I'm going to use some dimensionals. So I'm just going to pop some dimensionals either side of that. Should be enough just to anchor that down. Keep that in place. Take too much. These are really good and sticky. I know sometimes people don't like making a whole lot of cards, but really it does make good sense just to have some on hand and ready for an occasion. Sometimes getting everything out just to make one card is a little bit tiresome and time consuming, and once you've got one design made, it's easy to get a few done because you've got all the measurements and you're all good to go. And also you could do this as a gift for someone and do a whole lot of different sentiments and not stick them down, and then they can choose what sentiment they want to use for their occasion. Last one here. And hopefully that will look okay on there. I'll do these ones first. So just a bit of glue. That will come out. There we go. Pop that on about there. Make sure I've got it opening the right way. That will be a little bit tragic. 2. 3. 4. Now I just need to check how that's going to look. and I think that's okay. So I'll just put that on there. And then the other ones, I'm going to add some dimensionals to the back of. And they will just sit on top. There. Just a little bit of overlapping. Now I think anything goes. Yep, it does look okay. Sometimes you don't know till it's too late, do you? Then on there. Then it's just about, I'm going to quickly put the little embellishments on, and then it's just a matter of doing the sentiment. So I had used all the dark ones on the first one, but I think I'll try. And of course all of these go, so it's always good to know, isn't it, that you, whatever you put on is going to work. Easier from this. I just love them. They're just interesting and different to what we've had before. There. And you can put them anywhere you like. Just like to do that sort of triangular look, and I'll use, see, it does there. This tool's fabulous for just, seeing now it's not working, user error. That goes on there, perhaps I need a little bit more. And then these ones here, they probably stand out the most, those darker ones on this paper. And then lastly, the sentiment. So I've used, this is pecan pie. So I've got a piece here, and I'm just going to do them all together. So, and bring out this. And this is a sentiment, a note of thanks from Sending Smiles, which is going to be retiring soon. So any set that has sentiment that works. And then I'm going to pop some embossing powder on. Of course, if you were just stamping it onto some cardstock and then die cutting or punching it out, be a lot quicker. I just like the look of this with the embossing. Need to work quickly, seeing I've stamped all of those in one hit. Right, so just quickly emboss those, heat emboss those, so it won't be a moment. Take too long now. I always use my classic label punch, which is well and truly retired, but it's just perfect for something like this. So if you don't have something like this, you could trim it with your trimmer, or if you've got another punch that works, or a die. But this is so quick and easy. I keep on putting it requesting Stampin' Up to bring something like this back, because it really is such the perfect punch, because you can cut them, but sometimes it just takes a little bit to get perfectly even. And then those, I'm just going to pop all of those on dimensionals, just some little half ones along here, just a couple. I always cut my sheets up to put in a little container, so I always have these little half ones all ready to go. And I have another sheet here. Put these in. So you can put your sentiment wherever you like, but I just like to tuck it over top there. These would make great cards if you were gifting someone a coffee voucher or something, wouldn't they? Just tuck it in. The coffee cups. And last one. So there we are, 5 cards just made really quickly. And of course this design would work really well with any of the beautiful papers in this set or in any other set. So thanks for watching, and I hope it's inspired you to get creative and get some cards made. Thanks for watching. Bye.